Today I am going to speak on a topic exploring the anatomy and the function of heart. So to begin with, the anatomy of the heart starts with its chambers or the foundation of the organ. That is, heart has 4 chambers, 2 upper and 2 lower. The upper chambers of the heart are called atrium, whereas the lower chambers are called ventricles. The right upper atrium or the right upper chamber is having a unique function of holding the natural pacemaker, which is able to generate the electricity inside the heart on its own. The right upper chamber or the atrium is connected to the right ventricle through some valves which are called tricuspid valve, whereas the right atrium is separated from the left-sided upper chamber, that means the left atrium, by something like a membrane which is called interatrial septum. The left atrium, that means the left upper chamber, is connected to 4 pulmonary veins which carries the oxygenated blood to the left side of the heart, and the left atrium and the right atrium are actually functioning as the receiving chambers of the heart. As I said, the left atrium receives blood from the lungs, that is the oxygenated or purified blood. Similarly, the right atrium receives the deoxygenated blood from whole of the body by 2 veins, one the superior vena cava and the other is inferior vena cava. The deoxygenated blood from right atrium goes to right ventricle through tricuspid valve, and from right ventricle to the pulmonary circulation by an artery which is called pulmonary artery. The function of sending the blood from right ventricle to pulmonary circulation is to get the deoxygenated blood as purified by perfusion and ventilation, and the purified blood finally comes to left atrium through those 4 pulmonary veins. After reaching to the left atrium, the purified blood goes to the left ventricle through valves which is called mitral valve, and from left ventricle it goes to the rest of the body, that means the whole body except lung, through aorta and its branches. Not only that, the heart itself gets its own blood supply, that means the purified blood from aorta through some channels which are called coronary arteries. Now, by and large, the heart is a unique structure, as I said, because it is an interface between the electrical and the mechanical function. As the electricity generates from the right atrium by something called sinus node, electricity propagates from sinus node to different chambers of the heart through some defined electrical fibers or the conduction system. From right atrium it goes to the left atrium, as well as it goes to the 2 ventricles through AV node, and from AV node it propagates to both the chambers, that means the lower chambers of the heart, by something called His-Purkinje system. Now, after being electrically stimulated, the function of the heart is to get mechanically stimulated by some defined mechanism which is little complex to understand but very well composed and very well designed, in a way that after being stimulated it receives the blood from the whole of the body, followed by the pump function or the contraction which enables the blood to go to the rest of the body, that means including lungs and the other parts of the body. So, in a nutshell, the anatomy of the heart starts not only from its chambers, it includes the venous connection, the arterial connection, the electrical conduction property, as well as the mechanical property, which by and large goes to receive the blood and to pump the blood. and to do so there is a very complex and very well defined electrical circuit which plays a major role. Thank you.